Hello, would you like to know 10 deer hunting tips?
Lucky for you, we got a few for you.
Hello everyone.
Hello, I'm Jordan.
And I'm Jamie.
And welcome to JJ Outdoor Adventures.
Today we are talking about 10 tips of deer hunting. Number 1 is the early morning gives you the best shot and the best conditions. And we know of that for a fact because just last weekend we were able to find or see 2 deer that were from like 7 to 11 o'clock in the morning. So one of them was a buck and one of them was a doe.
Yep. And the morning also gives you really good shooting conditions too. And I've shot a few of my deer in the mornings too. And they've always been the crisp and misty mornings too. And those are the really good ones you want too. And so number 2, deer can also hear better than they can see. And white-tailed deer are unable to see clearly during the day. And so of course they would rely more on their hearing to hear more of their incoming predators. And so they can use this ability to hear leaves crunch beneath our boots. And also they can hear the sound of gunshots within a mile range. So if you shoot, with whitetail in the range of the mile, they're most likely fleeing away from that spot that you're in.
Number 3, the drone era can help. Using a drone with a built-in camera can be essential tool to locating deer. Most white-tailed deer don't look up. They mainly look forward on flat land. So gaining air can be a great tool.
I never thought about that. Using a drone, and you'd think the noise would scare them, but I guess if they don't look up, how can that scare them?
Right?
And number 4, tree stands. They can actually be useful. And as long as you take the safety precautions into consideration, and just as we mentioned, white-tailed deer do not look up. And so being in the tree at a good distance above the ground, they won't be able to see you as long as you stay nice and still. And also be quiet too.
So if you're up in a tree stand, make sure you're wearing your harness and all the safety equipment.
Yep,
because that can be very dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. Number 5, whitetails' sense of smell. They really rely on their sense of smell. Whitetail can often detect a scent from a good distance away. And in some cases, farther than you can even aim. Make sure to wash your clothes in non-scented detergent. And don't use fabric softeners with any perfumes. And when you go out to hunt, you can also use this. It's called Scent Killer. It's a spray that you can just spray on your clothes.
And number 6 is repellents. And so you never want to head into the woods without some bug repellent on you, because especially with ticks and mosquitoes, they can carry diseases, especially deer.
Most experienced hunters will spray themselves down with some sort of odor eliminator. There's always something on you that animals can smell, especially whitetails. So again, spray yourself down, but also bring odor eliminator with you.
So number 8, mapping out your spot. And so since we're in the digital age now, there's a fantastic way of figuring out exactly where you want to drop, where you want to hunt. And with Google Maps or even Apple Maps, you can make use of satellite imagery and find where you want to hunt. And you want to choose somewhere that's within a few miles of a road or an area that you can park. And ensure that the habitat's prime habitat for white-tailed deer too. And that would be near a watering pond or watering hole basically.
And also Onyx hunting helps a lot. That's something that we use and love to use.
Yep.
Number 9 is talking. If you're hunting with your friend, remember that the whitetail has sensitive sound. So if you're talking, they can hear you. So we want to keep that in mind. We want to make sure we are not talking too much.
And number 10, the last one, the most dangerous part of any hunting trip is finding a buck during the rut. Even though they're really skittish, it's mating season for them, so their testosterone is running high. And so the bucks will scrape their antlers on trees and chip away at the bark. This is to signify their territory. So if you enter the realm of a rutting buck, just beware, they're extremely likely to attack you instead of fleeing. And so there's nothing about the rut that you should take lightly. And so you always want to be aware of your surroundings and make sure that if you're in a buck's territory, that you're aware that if he's not around, he's somewhere watching you probably.
So that is the 10 hunting tips. We also have a video here on 5 hunting mistakes that we encourage you to go look at and watch.
You want to make the mistakes, and these are the ones that you definitely don't want to make. Well, thanks for watching, everybody.
We'll see you in the next video.